I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm trying not to spend money, so I can't like go shopping, you know? Can't do that. I could just play Hogwarts Legacy some more. Just like, what are some things I can do to entertain myself that don't involve spending money? Because I'd like to do a no-spend month. However, it's January right now, you know? Christmas happened. I knew there were some things that I wanted to get, like an espresso grinder, etc., etc. So I knew that January wouldn't be a good month for like a no-spend month. So I think I'm gonna try that in February. We're gonna do a no-spend, except for like necessities, of course, like food and things. What could I do to entertain myself right now that's free? First of all, it's still early. I could have another coffee today, so let's go make a little latte or something, because I love any excuse to use my espresso machine now because I upgraded the steam wand. Now I have to get up though. And I was cozy, my back hurts. Let's move this out of the way so at least the shop looks a little bit nice. But like, who am I kidding? We all know that I have a messy, lived-in house. She's not social media ready, okay? What was I saying? What was I doing? I need to trim my bangs. They're poking my eyes. Maybe we can trim my bangs together. All right, I want to do a little bit of show and tell with you right now because I have some things that I've been very excited about. Picked up these adorable little glasses. I got 2 of each color, 2 green and 2 pink from Target in the under $5 section. They were $3 each and they're so cute. And this morning I made my protein and I drank it out of this with a little straw and I felt really cute and ready for the day. And I don't know, okay? When I drink something out of a fun vessel, it makes me happy. It sparks joy. So here we have these. They're really delicate. You can't put hot stuff in them. And I'm honestly scared that if I drop some ice in a little too hard, it will shatter. So we'll see how these fare in the long run. Second up in show and tell is my new water vessel. Since my last one broke, and I could not find the same one to replace it because I loved it so much and I wanted the same one. I really wanted like a clear one and not like insulated because I don't care about my water being cold or anything like that. But I just wanted something to drink water out of that wasn't a cup because then I'm like the little girl from Signs and I just end up with cups literally all over the house with varying amounts of water in them and that's just not good. A, because it means I have to wash 8,000 cups, and B, that I run out of cups because I'm leaving them all over the place. And that's just not okay. So I have this, I picked her up at Target. It's like 710 mils, 24 ounces or so, good amount. I didn't want a Stanley or like a Yeti or a Hydro Flask because those are, I don't know. Something about the popularity of them makes me not want it. And I'm drinking more water now simply because I have something dedicated to drink water out of. Which is good for everybody, right? You gotta get your water in. So there's that. What else can we talk about in show and tell? Next thing that we can talk about in show and tell is my espresso grinder. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. I bought an espresso grinder. And it's incredibly exciting. We all know, and if you don't know, you will know now, that at some point last year, brewed coffee, AeroPress, machine, like just drip coffee, somehow started giving me the absolute stinkiest farts of all time. And during the summer, cold brew was my deal. I love it. But in the winter, I don't really want cold brew because I like to have a warm coffee drink. But if I couldn't have hot coffee, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to get on that espresso life. And I had a little espresso machine. And at first I was just using the pressurized basket, etc. And that was fun and like pre-ground illy coffee. And then I was like, you know what? This is not that delicious. Like I would drink it in the mornings, but it was never something that I was like, this is so good. And like, I wasn't really enjoying it. It was just my kind of way to get my warm caffeine drink in while driving to work because I have a long like 40-minute commute and I like to have a little bevy, because sometimes towards the end of that, I can start to get tired if I don't have something to drink and like a little bit of a caffeine boost. So, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, so I decided, let's put a little more research into this, you know? Let's put some thought, some time, some effort. And I started doing a bunch of research about espresso. I ended up on the Espresso subreddit, reading about all sorts of like recommendations for a good at-home setup. And I was like, okay, you know what? I got my espresso machine for free. Therefore, I don't feel as bad spending a good chunk of money on an espresso grinder because espresso grinders are not cheap, you guys. If you did not know, like the basic entry-level at-home espresso grinder that can like grind finely enough for espresso will run you like at least $200. And two of the front runners that people always recommend are the Fellow Opus and the Baratza Encore ESP, specifically for espresso. Hello? Oh, but I was doing a little more research and I was like, people seem to have things that they say they don't like about these things a lot. And then I discovered, Eureka! And this model is like their absolute most base model espresso grinder that they have, which people also recommend for entry, but it'll run you like about up to $300 depending on where you get it. So I bought this bad boy. It ran me just under $300 US, but I'm okay with it and I'm loving it every single morning. I love it so much. She's a tank. It's solid, it's heavy, it's metal. I love it. Shall we make a fun coffee? These bangs are driving me nuts. They're poking me right in the eye. I gotta cut them or get them out of my life. Ooh la la. I don't have all the fun tools yet, like a WDT or like a funnel, which I think would be very useful and handy. But I don't have those right now. Oh, she's spraying. Sprays like that because I have a bottomless portafilter because I was trying to get good, but I don't really have the proper tools to make sure that my pucks are prepared properly to prevent that very much. So we just got to give a little bit of a clean. Here we have my hideous drink. I use almond milk. I don't usually use almond milk, and also I just upgraded my steam wand, so I'm still getting used to it. So clearly I'm not a pro with the espresso machine yet. We're still working out some kinks, and that's okay. It's a fun little hobby that I'm having a good time with. Having a really fun time doing a lot of like reading about the ins and outs of espresso and how every little tiny thing makes a difference, and it really does. But it's great. Let's clean our mess. Scrub daddy life. I'm a convert. Love them. Okay, I finished my yoga. Battery died. Threw it. Classic Tara move. And I was looking up some ways to like clean a yoga mat, and a lot of people are like, you can use witch hazel diluted with like water and like vinegar and water. Some people are saying they throw it in like the shower. This is why it's dirty, because of the dogs, and because I leave it on the floor by accident a lot, and then like it'll be a rainy day, they'll go out for a walk, they'll come home. This is the room that their food bowls and water bowls are in, so yeah, you'll come in here and you'll step all over my yoga mat and get your dirty paws everywhere, right? So it's just decorated with little dirty dog paws. So I just have like a wet microfiber cloth, and I'm just gonna gently do a little scrub and see if it works. I think so, but I can't really tell, TBH. It's just like a little close-up of all the dog paws and how dirty she be. Okay, let's try to wipe this up and see if like this works. I guess for some reason, because it's like squishy and foamy, I imagined this to be a much like more difficult process to just like wipe this down. I don't know why, but this bad boy has been smelling like dog and dirt for quite a long time. This is literally the first time I've ever washed it. The water I just wrung out of this rag was so dirty. Just so much surface dirt from me, from the dogs. I'm just glad this turned out a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. Because your girl's lazy. You know that. I know that. But look at me, cleaning. Here's a before shot. Do you see how dirty this is? Dog paws everywhere. And yeah, I've just been working out on that because I'm a lazy piece of shit. Here's the after. What do you think? Looks better, huh? Woohoo! Whew. Always feels good to accomplish a little something on a day off, like cleaning a yoga mat. Hey, Arlo. What you doing, little guy? Being all cute and shit? Always being all cute and shit. I think I figured out what it is. I think I figured out why I feel bored today. And that what I'm feeling is not really boredom, but like loneliness in a way. This bedroom is an absolute disaster. Do you want to see it? Love that for me. For some reason, I feel like if I change my outfit, I'll feel a little bit better right now. I just don't like this shirt. I don't want to wear this shirt anymore, you guys. I've just been like in my little office all day, basically, aside from taking the dogs for a walk, doing yoga, cleaning my yoga mat. Like aside from that stuff, I've just been playing Hogwarts Legacy and watching YouTube videos. I don't know, like what is this feeling right now? I want a cozy sweater. Oh God, I feel sad. Do I feel sad? Am I gonna get my period soon? What is happening? Why am I tearing up right now? I think I've just been kind of like left alone with my thoughts for a little too long there. And that's okay, you know? I do feel better putting this sweater on for some reason. What's that about? What sweater was I wearing? What was I just wearing? What did I just take off? What made me upset? Oh, that dirty shirt. I don't know if this is like, I just have like a sense of overwhelm, but I don't know what it is. You know? Like, does that ever happen to you? Oh, poor Santira. Like, I know my feelings right now, and I want to talk them out, but like talking about it makes me like cry more. Whoa. Hi. No. So I'm like not a social person, just in general. Never really have been, like my whole life. I'm very like, I like to be by myself, but I am a human, and humans do need like interaction with people. And I do get like human interaction at work and stuff like that, and I live with a human and there's interaction there. I feel like I'm missing out on like a sense of community. Does that make sense? I think I'm just like lonely here. Why do people like cry and talk at the same time? This was the worst thing about like going to therapy. It was like crying and trying to talk, but then you're crying so you can't talk, but you're aware that you're on the clock. So like your time is limited, so you can't just sit there and cry for 45 minutes. I just wish I could hang out with my family right now. I don't know, my brain is just confused at the moment. You know what? No, it's not. I'm just feeling some feelings, and that's okay. It's another day. I'm wearing my same comfort sweater because I was feeling some feelings yesterday. But right now I'm making the most unhinged breakfast of all time. I hear ya. I'm also baking cookies at 7 a.m. because that's just my life. Welcome to my life. What I'm using. So here's breakfast. I was just cleaning out the freezer and noticed that I had a lot of broccoli and was like, you know what? I freaking love broccoli, and I keep buying it and then I keep forgetting to eat it. Classic Tara move. So I decided broccoli for breakfast. A little bit of sauteed frozen broccoli with some 4 cheese, tomato Alfredo type sauce, and some extra cheese. Because it seemed, it's what my heart wanted. It's tasty, it's warm, it's comforting. What more could you ask for? Anyway, so yeah, yesterday I was just caught in such a storm. I was caught in a storm. I got in a storm of feelings. And I just felt so lonely and alone and sad and like isolated. And I just really wanted to like have somebody to go hang out with, or like just be able to pop over to my sister's house or something. And I can't do that. And I also don't have any local friends. I've lived in this state for like 6 years now, and I made one friend. I don't really know what I'm saying or how to explain my thoughts right now, but I don't really have any local friends. It's kind of sad. And people are always like, you know, the best way to meet friends when you're an adult is to like have a hobby, join a club, do a sport, that kind of thing. I've tried looking for things like that around in our area and whatnot, but we live kind of like in a tiny spot away from the cities, so it's kind of a hike to drive to the cities if I want to do something in like a largely populated area. And also my like sleep and work schedule also puts a huge damper on that kind of stuff, because a lot of the times those kinds of activities are on like weekends, Saturdays, or evenings during the week when I'm asleep, or it's like on the weekends when I'm at work. And so it's, I don't know what to do, you know? Because sometimes I'm like totally a-okay just chilling and being myself and staying in contact with like my friends back home. And then there are days like yesterday where Grant was gone all day and I was just like alone. And I don't know, like I felt bored, and I don't know, I was just really sad. I was just having a sad day, and I feel totally fine today. Like it's just random, it'll just hit me randomly like that where I'll just be really, really upset. And I kept trying to like film things yesterday and I would just start crying. So I was like, this is ridiculous, I have to stop. And I still feel a little bit of those emotions, because like thinking about it still makes me feel like a little bit teary. Like I feel not like sad for myself, but it makes me think of, oh no, am I gonna get sad? No, it's okay. It makes me think of like when I was little and how I always felt really alone and like lonely all the time. And I never really, like I had friends, but I never really felt close to those friends in any way. I don't know if that makes sense or if that's weird, or I don't know. Yeah, I guess yesterday, maybe I was just really sad because I just was feeling a lot how I used to feel when I was little. And I felt bad for little Tara, you know? Oh. Do you ever just want to go back in time and give like young you a hug? And just like eat cookies together? That's cute. Oh no, I'm getting teary again. Tara, eat your broccoli, it's fine. But sometimes I just like think of how nice it would be to have a friend who is like me, where like you don't always have to be in contact, you're not constantly talking to each other or anything like that. You just like, you know, hang out every once in a while, and that's cool and normal because that's what adults do, I think. And just be like, hey, you want to go like get a fun coffee and then go to the antique store or something like that, and just like things like that. I don't know. I think that would be fun. Maybe I should join like a book club or something, like an online book club, you know? Grant had to go into work today really early, so it's just me again for the majority of the day. Me and the dogs. So we'll see how I end up feeling, how my emotions progress through the day. If I start feeling sad again, or I don't know. We'll see, you guys. We will see. For now, I'm just gonna eat my broccoli, and I'll check back in with you in a little bit, okay? So you might be happy to hear that I was starting to feel like I was going a little downhill emotionally. I really didn't want to leave the house, but I said, let's get up, let's leave the house, get a little bit of fresh air without the dogs, we'll go run some errands. So I did that. It was just some me time. Please tell me why I just love going out and about, feeling like I'm doing something in my silly little life. Like I'm just going to the post office, stopping at the little tiny grocery store real quick, and like just little things like that. Why does that make me feel happy? But I got something very exciting in the mail and I want to share it with you. Along with espresso, one of the things that I have just been delving into the world of lately is fragrances, perfumes, etc. So I ordered the little long weekend set from Ariel Shoshana, which is like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Those are the names of the fragrances, and I'm so excited because they all sounded like they'd be something up my alley that I really am into. Oh, are you okay? Oh, he just bashed his nose so hard on my knee. Are you okay, honey? You're being silly in Arlo's crate. You don't fit in there. It's too small for you. There, I've got my pals with me here now. So now we can sniff some scents. And I don't have like little things to spray on them, so I'm just going to be smelling them like out of the bottle. And I know that's not the right way to be smelling things, but like, I don't care that much. So here they are individually, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I pulled up on my phone so I can tell you what the notes are of them. The notes on Friday are bergamot, honeysuckle, sweet pea, Bartlett pear, grapefruit, grapefruit blossom, bitter orange, mimosa, and white cedar. All things that I think smell nice, so hopefully they smell good together. Ooh, that smells very nice. I really mostly get, I feel like, the honeysuckle. That's a really, really strong one to me. It's like fresh and light. I'm excited to actually try these out and spray them on my body and see how they go with my chemistry, you know what I mean? Next up, we have Saturday. And the notes on Saturday are passion fruit, grapefruit, rhubarb, saffron, cardamom, magnolia, sandalwood, vanilla, suede. Cardamom? Passion fruit? On the bottle, I don't love this one as much, even though I was very excited about passion fruit. It's not bad. Like, I think I would spray this and obviously wear it and see what I think. But that's just my first impression, sniffing it off the bottle. Okay. Next up, we have Sunday. And the notes on Sunday are matcha tea, rice milk, cinnamon, mate absolute, cardamom, coconut, amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. I can't really imagine what these things smell like. If someone's like sandalwood, I don't know what that smells like. I don't know what sandalwood smells like, you know what I mean? So this one I want to spray on myself right now real bad. Next up, or last up in the long weekend collection, we have Monday. And the notes on Monday are bergamot, lavender, lemon zest, black tea, steamed milk, ISO-E super, what is that? Sandalwood, vanilla, and amber. I could imagine this layering nicely with, ooh! Oh my God. The bergamot is like, yeah, that smells amazing. I'm really happy with all of these. Like, I know I haven't sprayed them on myself yet, but just sniffing them out of the bottle, these are all scents that I absolutely can see myself wearing and seeing what I think. That smells divine and delightful. And yeah, like I was saying, I think this layered with some, I have a little sample of Bianco Latte, which is like a creamy vanilla milky scent, which is, it was like really popular on like TikTok and stuff like that. I just got a little sample before I even knew about all that because I just like, that sounds like it's gonna be delicious. And it's pretty good. It sometimes comes off a little candly, which I think some vanilla fragrances can. They kind of smell like just a candle store. But in very minute amounts, it smells really, really good. Now let's sniff our samples. So here we have Molecule 1 black tea. Mmm! I dabbed it on my skin. That's nice. I get a smokiness. I like that a lot. I like all of these. Next up we have pistachio. I love pistachios in real life. I love how they smell. I love how they taste. I love how they look. So what is a pistachio perfume gonna be like? These are really hard to open. Oh, fuck. I just got it everywhere. Interesting. Not sure how I feel about that one, just straight out of the bottle like that, and I just got it all over my hands as well. I don't think I would wear that one myself, but now that's all I can smell because I just spilt it trying to open that little tiny tester. And last but not least, we have our Dear Polly. I have no idea what this is supposed to be like. I need to go wash my hands. All I smell is that pistachio one, and I don't think I like it very much. I don't smell any sweetness. It just kind of smells like wood. Yeah, that pistachio one is giving like elderly uncle. That's what I smell the most. Ooh, that's lovely. Oh, dang. Sorry, don't breathe that in. You're a dog and your noses are sensitive. I'm sorry, that was strong probably for you. Oh, that's really nice. I really enjoy that smell a lot. That's good. So far, everything that I've smelled, thoroughly enjoyed, except pistachio. Did not like that one. Good to know. See, getting little samples and testing things out, that's how you start to learn what you like, what you enjoy. And I was going to put on Monday because today is Monday, but now that I had to spray this on my hand, I guess this is what we're wearing today. That's how you do it, right? This is how you wear perfume. I know this wasn't overly exciting, but I just wanted to share with you my fun new little hobby of perfumes. Because honestly, I didn't know that there was like such a huge world. I don't know why I didn't think that there would be, but there's just so many. I mean, you got like the big mainstream ones and you got like these little niche perfume houses and like little things like that. I think it's super cool, super fun. I love things that smell nice, so, excuse me. I love things that smell nice, so this is very exciting to me. And for Christmas, my mother-in-law got me a little scent box subscription. So for the next couple months, I get to choose one little tester that gets sent to me at the beginning of every month. And before I realized how much I hate patchouli, I had chosen La Vie est Belle as my first sample. Big mistake, huge. The patchouli in that, so prominent to me. I cannot stand it. I sprayed it one time and I was like, oh my God, I'll just try to like wear this out to the store while I'm grocery shopping and just marinate in it and see what I think. Maybe like later on it'll smell better. I felt like I smelled like an antique dress up trunk. An antique dress trunk for like the whole day and I could not stand it. My poor winter jacket has absorbed the smell a little bit and it's like, I get whiffs of it every time I put my jacket on now and I'm like, oh my God, please save me from this stink. So now I'm very careful when I'm looking at samples to avoid anything that has patchouli in it because no matter how small of an amount it is not for me. It is yucky. And now I think these dogs are saying, please pay attention to me. We want to go play in the sunshine, in the nice weather. And I don't blame you guys. It's really nice out right now. So that's about that. And I'll probably see you guys in the next video because I feel like there's just a lot of me rambling in this video, but thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next week in the next video. Why am I so weird? Oh, man, that smells so nice. I love Dear Polly. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up what are the notes in Dear Polly. It says the top notes are bergamot and apple. I get that. Middle is Ceylon black tea. I get that. And the base is oak moss, musk, and black amber. And those are the things that if you said, what does that smell like? I'd say, I got no fucking clue. I have no idea. But it works nicely with all these other things in here. So what I know is that I like it. She didn't tell me what brand this was of the pistachio. I'm assuming it's DS and Durga because it's just like the most popular one. Top notes, pistachio, cardamom, heart notes, more pistachio, roasted almond, base notes, even more pistachio, patchouli. That's why I hate it. Vanilla cream. Yeah, I don't like it. The patchouli wrecked it for me. Yeah, 1000%. It's the patchouli. Get it out of my life. I hate it. I hate patchouli so much. There was a guy that used to work with us at my work and he always smelled like patchouli every time when he came in and it made me physically ill all day to like be around him. Okay, well, my memory card is full as fuck, so love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me while I have a little bit of a breakdown this weekend. That was fun, that was cool, and now I'm gonna go enjoy the sunshine, so bye!